The parents of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Do you know who they were? The names of the parents of the Blessed Virgin Mary, her father's name is St. Joachim. The mother's name is St. Anne. And every year we celebrate their feast day on July 26th. Is a feast day of both St. Joachim and St. Anne. According to tradition, both of them suffered intensely because they could not have a child. They were a very generous couple. According to tradition, they had means, economic means. They would give a third of their money to the poor. Another third they would give to the temple. And the third part they would keep to themselves. One day it turned out that St. Anne conceived. Conception in St. Anne is one of the most important in the history of the world. The conception of St. Anne would be called that of the Immaculate Conception. That would be the Blessed Virgin Mary. They had this little girl, Mary. Eventually in time they would offer her in the temple because God had something very special planned for this little girl. This little girl, named Mary, would become the great Mother of God. She'd become the Mother of the Church, and she'd become our spiritual mother. So Jesus actually had two grandparents. The grandparents would be the mom and dad of Mary, and the names St. Anne and St. Joachim. What a great privilege St. Anne had, because what happened within her was the Immaculate Conception, in which when she conceived Mary, God intervened in a very special way and preserved that child from the stain of original sin. All of us are conceived with original sin, and for that reason we have to be baptized. But Mary was conceived without original sin. And Mary also was sinless during the whole course of her life. That's why devotion to Mary helps us to distance ourselves from sin. So let us honor St. Joachim and St. Anne, because they are the parents of Mary and the grandparents of Jesus Christ.